You guys are gonna be in vlog.
Ah.
Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Actually, I didn't post anything for a good time. I think it's been a month or something like that. But I actually was not having really a will to publish something because I was mostly busy doing my stuff. But I come back. And today the only thing that I'm gonna do is just read poems because that's what all I care about right now. And they are really important for me right now in this period of my life. And the only thing that I can say about reading poems is not just waste of time, of course. They are tools. Most of the things that exist in life, they are somehow work as a tool because you can use them um, as something that help you to go through stuff. And one time, I think I was watching a documentary about poetry, and it was saying poems helps you they help you to express the feelings that you cannot tell. For example, a person that lose someone that really loves, or you get separated from your favorite person or something like that. Usually you just can express it and say, yeah, they left me. But is it that's all? Like that's everything that you can say about that tragic event? I don't think so. So that's why poetry comes out. It comes out and say, mm, that was the feeling that you felt inside yourself. Now you can show it to other people. Maybe they will also understand you. So that's the goal of poetry. And today I'm gonna read a bunch of my works or my writings, my poems through I think past years that I wrote. Oh, of course, I'm not gonna read all of them, but I'm gonna read and those that are really important for me, and what actually they mean, because sometimes they have different kind of meanings behind them. So stay tuned if you like actually, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a like, please. Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses because I'm getting old and glasses. So I'm gonna start light, and by that I mean something that is just about a period of my life that I was living in a sea that I was living in the sea. Oh yeah, I was living in a town that had a sea, and almost all my life I lived by the sea. It starts like this. All my life I lived by the sea. As it became more wilder, my soul turned more calmer. How much of my life have I told to the waves? How much of my pain has been washed away by the sea? For me, this piece really represents all those years that with my friends and with my ex or with my people back then we were going by the sea and we were just talking about uh, life, events, everything that happened through years, and how much sea was really important in our life back then and still is like that. For me, one of the most beautiful things that I can see is the sea. That's I said in a funny way. But for sure, I own so many therapy sessions to see for sure. Yeah. And with that, we go to the next point. Of course, I'm not gonna make a documentary. It's not gonna be 1 hour or something like that. Just little comments on that. Okay. The other one is a bit more heavier, of course. Just the first one was just easy and a bit lighter. The other one is a bit also melancholic. 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 I should search it. Melancholic. So I was right. English is not my first language, so I will do mistakes. And with that, you learn more. So never be afraid of mistakes or people that says, huh, he did a mistake. Of course, he does mistakes.
Que caldo che è oggi.
È vero, sì. Okay. Now that we are clear that everyone makes mistakes, we go to the next part. Its name is My Soul in Two. Part of me wants to believe there is nothing wrong with me, that I don't have to change, that I'm not in charge anymore, that I didn't mean when I said, could you stay a bit more? Part of me is on your side. Part of me is becoming my enemy. It doesn't defend me anymore. It leaves me unseen, ignores me, disappoints me, tortures me, and it doesn't want to believe that you're gone. It checks the mailbox, asks the neighbors, looks right under the carpet for a sign. Part of me is becoming a part of you. Part of me now is lost. I wrote this mostly with a purpose, and that purpose is when you spend a good amount of time with someone or you're in love with someone, in general, someone when it's important for you, you don't get to decide if they become part of you. And when they are not around you anymore, part of you doesn't want to believe it. It's a process that it's like you lose a bit of yourself when they are gone and you lose them. And it says this poem represents that picture. And usually happens for me when I go through these kind of experiences. Part of me will be against me, always rejects the facts, and kind of it's like my own self is lying to me. And yeah, I don't know who else goes through it, but I hope anyone that have the same experiences, we go through it somehow, and it will be all fine at the end. But problem is the process is important also. You cannot say always, ah, I will be fine. Of course you will be fine, but how you get fine is also important. So yeah, I go to the next poem. Okay, the next poem, its name is That Would Do. And it begins like this. But you keep me in the corner, defenseless. I am forced to take the punches. As much as love to be kissed by your fists, this must end, or I would be ending in a way. She's walking towards me, and already my heart is melting. I give her a hug and comfort for what she has done to me. And I just stay. That's what I always do. I am metaphorically a plant. Taking my petals are enough. You should cut the roots. That would do. It's kind of self-explanatory, this poem, but I guess we all been in situations that we want to keep the things constant. We want to keep them as they are. We don't want any changes because we are happy with the situation. But of course, Nothing remains the same, and life is not static, it's dynamic. And when it's like that, of course, it's just like a sea, waves come and go. And this is exactly representing that. For personally, when I'm happy about a thing, it could be people, it could be a job, it could be anything. For me, changes are really difficult to go through them, and when they happen, I usually put so much effort to put things back again in the same way. And this poem represent that. And usually I refer to people in my poems, but they are not just referring to someone special. It's just their feelings. I have I saw something on Pinterest that I love so much, and that exactly refers to what I always want to say. For example, I have really shitty memory. I don't remember good so many things, and so many people are pissed at me for not remembering birthdays, names, those kind of stuff. So, but I always have a feeling about them. On Pinterest, I saw this kind of writing that it was saying the memory is unclear, but the feelings remain. Somehow, that's explain everything so good for me. For example, when someone tells me why you don't like that person, I don't remember why I don't like that person specifically. It's just a feeling that I don't like it, that I don't like them. And I trust that feeling. And it's 99% of the times it's true. So I don't have any specific reason. It's just the feelings. And I trust my feelings in that case. Yeah, that's it. Okay, the next poem is more special for me. And its name is Not Being Remembered. Okay. It begins like this. It's May, and I feel like winter in December. Cold hands, snow that doesn't melt in my heart. I feel like snowman, sitting in cold to make someone happy and being forgotten the next day. Just like Santa, being remembered on some specials. Just like God in time of need. Just like parents when you get hurt from your friends. Just like many things that are there and not being remembered. Yeah, I mean, we are most of times we are ungrateful for the things that we have and the things that are always there for us. It could be anything. We usually forget who's there for us or what we have in life. And this poem is mostly saying that we should be more grateful for things that we have. We should be remembering them more and care about them more, because when you lose them, you understand that the thing that I had was really nice and I wish I could have it more. Just like that. Yeah. Faccio vlog. Ra, per mie followers.
Su YouTube lo devi mettere in formato orizzontale?